Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Gilgo from CZT Danielle DePalma-Mabanta. I hope I pronounced that right. Okay, this is a neat flowery one, and I like that it's already developed as a partial, for lack of a better way to say it, versus, one that if you wanted to do something where it's just on an edge, you'd have to, kind of figure out how to do it. So this is neat. Starts off with 5 little orbs, and we'll start right here. Try to make them bigger than I think. Working out. Oh, some kind of what's on my finger? Some kind of stain. Oh, there, I got it. Okay. All right. Like that. And then you can think of this next stroke a couple of ways. One is it's kind of heart shape, or you could think of it as a curve line that goes into an S shape and then comes out into a curve line again. How's that? For my friends that get all hearted out, or just like, ugh, hearts. It's just how you want to think about it, and then the end is kind of, buried under there. But then, so one in the center, and you could kind of position it, starting in the middle of an orb and going to the middle of the next orb. But then from there, we're going to put 2 on either side and just have it sort of hollow bowing ish. Yeah. So I'm going to start here with just, the kind of S shape, and then go and have it come down to that orb. And then we'll do another one. I have to think about it for a couple minutes here. Okay, a couple seconds. I don't know why. Well, that one's interesting. All right, like that. And, wow, okay. Hold on a second. All of a sudden, we're auto-focusing. Isn't that neat? Okay, let's see if we can make it not do that. Okay. Very good. Next, sorry. It's kind of it could be an onion dome-ish type shape, which is two S shapes meeting, or it could be 2 C shapes, or one and the other. It's up to you. This one, it looks like she starts on, let's say the left-hand side, so you could start on one side or the other. And this is one of those, of course, it doesn't matter where you place it. Let's try that. 1/2, and then I'm going to do the other half like a C shape. Whatever your hand decides to do, it's good. Actually, if this is one of those that shapes that kind of like, I'm not sure, you're not comfortable with, just do this. Just do C shape, like say the top of poke leaf or something, if you've done that tangle. But just or it could be like a giant seed shape, nestled, hollowed underneath there. And that's what I'll do that. I'll finish that like that with the C shapes. And then sometimes the pen just says, oh no, I want to add some flair. So therefore, I'm gonna. Because the pen does what the pen wants to do. There we go. And it's just so cute. Now, up to you how you want to play with it. I do like in Danielle's Step Out. That link is in the description. For a minute, because it's quite small. So the samples are really big. It's beautiful. The samples are beautiful. So do take a look at it. But so yeah, again, this is up to you how you want to embellish it. So let's do it kind of sort of as she has. We're on these larger Okay, we'll call them petals. We'll do the the fold over thing. Now, here's how you do that. A couple of ways. Well, the way that I usually do it is like this. So I come down with a sort of a C shape and then another C shape. So it just looks like it's bent over. But what Danielle has here is a little different. Of course, we could do different kinds if we want to. It's just like an S shape coming over. I'll do a couple of each because that way it looks like I meant it. Because I did. They're just folded over different. And like that. And 1 second. Okay, there we go. And just, it's just amazing to me how adding a little something on the one side makes such a difference without we haven't even shaded or anything yet. And then it looks like she aura'd this. Mine kind of went quite dramatic in the curviness in that this second step here. But it doesn't matter. Let's just aura what's there. Well, sort of. And actually, oh, yeah. For these, I could have done this. Well, I sort of did it over here, not on that one. For these ones that are tucked under, do this, where you aura the same way. So I'm auraing as if that's tucked under as well. So it would be starting from, the previous line. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. And then if you look at some of the samples, I thought it was so neat how some of them she did, this part was just a partial, so it's like not touching here and it's just not connecting. So like if I left that, where's the one? Yeah, almost like it's, well, you take a look and see. I'm talking about, it's the blue one on there. But yeah, so like she would come up and do 2 sides. And that's it. Just very, very neat. Actually, it's the blue. Well, it's the one that's on the Zentangle. Just so pretty. Really, really neat. All right. So decorate, of course, however you wish. I am going to put just some little teeny C shape. I call them swoosh marks. Just so that way it looks like something there. And then here, I like how she did these straight lines. I was thinking straight lines, and then when I was just going back to look, it's like, oh, she added those. So maybe I picked up on that and decided, oh yeah, that would be great there. It's just so cool. All right. And let's see. I just love this. Okay, let's do. I'm debating. Do I want to do? I don't know. I'm not going to shade that. Let's just put some graphite underneath, because if it's folding over, right, it's gonna cast a shadow or something. And because I've done this small, I don't want it necessarily to have the graphite come out too much. I want to keep the darkness of it right by that line, but we do want a gradient. I was pausing because I was watching it going, is my camera blurring again? I don't know. Or is it just my eyes? All right. Okay, so that looks super cool. Oh, really neat. And because these are all tucked behind this, let's put some graphite around that. I'm not being real accurate with my graphite, just in there sort of. I can move it with the Tortillion. This one is, yeah, shit, okay. This one's a little floppy. Oh, look at that dimension. Oh my gosh. All right, and then these are behind these little orbs. And I haven't even touched on, and maybe I won't, I don't know. You know, these bits where we've hollowed, I would also normally probably put some there too, but we got to be careful, or my opinion anyway, to be careful of, oh my gosh, that's so cool, of the of graphite remorse. But I think we could get it. Let's try it with just these big ones, being careful. And this is where having either different size tortillons or just have some new ones handy, because that way if you can get a nice little tip, so that way it can keep the graphite right there, but still spread it out enough that it's, you know, it's a gradient. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I get so excited on the shading is such magic. It never gets old. Ever. Oh, it's so neat. And then and I like to do these things in steps. Okay, that is kind of there already, but let's do here, here, here. Again, where, although that one doesn't look so hollowed, maybe I'll just leave that one as it is. Where things are tucked underneath, it's always a good idea to add a little graphite. And, you know, I'm going to do it here anyway. Even though it doesn't look like it is, it was supposed to be. Give a little something. And then, even though I'm using what's left on the Tortillion, and I'm just putting a little graphite where I put the little C-shaped mark, just for a little dimension. Look at how pretty that is. Sorry, my camera's being weird. All of a sudden. So neat. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this as well. I feel like it needs something up above, but I don't know what yet. And I think I might just leave it because it looks so cool. I mean, you could add some fancy fescues and, no, maybe I should. Or some mucas like she has there. Okay, I will. Sometimes I don't like to add a lot of things because this is the topic of today. But I do like, okay, all right, some fancy, okay, let's do some fancy fescue like this. That's what we call them. I do have a step out on it because, I mean, fescue is by Zentangle. And we've seen this kind of a stroke in a number of tangles. And this is just what we started calling it. Oh, maybe just that. That's kind of cute. Just that. Okay, maybe does it need a third? No. Well, I don't know. I'll think about it. But anyway, so we enjoy doing that, and that's what we called it. So it's one of those. It's not hard, but it adds such a neat touch to tangle. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that. To me, that's it just added enough of a little something. All right. Again, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to this channel. So while you're clicking, you can click that as well. I mentioned the description section, so there you will find links to the step outs. I always do my own version and then link to the creator of the tangle, so you'll find both of those there. And then below that, if you'd like to connect with me, if you would like to tangle with me, there are links there in my link tree. So that's below the step out links. I teach twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursdays, always free. It's called Tangle Time. I do everything I do 2 sessions. I started it a long time ago, and I just keep doing it because it works and I like it and it's good. So we do the same content on on the same day, the AM and PM session. That's what I call them because it's AM and PM in my corner of the world here in Michigan. So it's 11 AM and 7 PM. But Tangle Time is just an hour. This could have been something that we might have done. And just played with it, added to it, and see what everybody comes up with at the end. So if you're interested in something like that, do come and join us. I have, there's one link there on the link tree to Eventbrite where you can follow me and sign up for those. Also, my Facebook page, that if you click on the icons, the icon for Facebook up underneath my name there, that will take you there. If you follow my page, then you'll see when I post them. And if you want to take it a step further and join our Tangle Addicts community and join in on the fun 24/7, and just by that I mean we have a lot of activity, a lot of postings, lots of comments, super supportive and absolutely wonderful group of people. So if you click the link, there are 4 questions to answer, and that gets you in. Everything else I think is self-explanatory. I have some shopping links, and the Amazon enabler store has some lists of things that we've talked about in the classes. I have some specific things listed that'll be ever changing. So feel free to just bookmark the link tree and and then you'll have access to it. All right, so with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.